Well, carry-on taking on a bit of a different meaning, especially if you're opting for the cheapest flight option to fly around North America using Air Canada.
Normally, I don't want to pay, because the flights are expensive.
I think it's a bit of a money grab.
Starting today, Air Canada Economy Basic Fare tickets will no longer include a free carry-on option. This applies to those traveling within Canada, to and from the U.S., and to and from Mexico, Central America, and the Caribbean. You can bring on your carry-on, duffel bag, and large backpacks with you, but for a fee. It's $35 for the first bag and $50 for the second. You can still have a small personal item on board, though, for free. One expert believes this is another way for the airline to make a quick buck.
This behavior tells me the airlines are trying to maximize profitability at the expense of customer service. Until today, Air Canada's lowest basic fare didn't have this charge.
The move, which was announced last month, prompted concern from Transportation Minister Anita Anand. We reached out to the minister for an updated response, but did not hear back in time before broadcast. The CEO of Canada's largest airlines were also called to Parliament Hill last month to testify before the Transport Committee, answering questions about their fee systems.
And her view was that offering this product would make Air Canada competitive and therefore would, obviously help its revenue streams in being competitive.
Mr. Gallardo, I think you may have given away the plot a little bit there. You just said that the reason why you put in a fee or removed carry-on baggage as part of a basic fare was to increase revenue.
City News reached out to Air Canada for an updated statement. They tell us in part, these changes, which only apply to the basic economy fare, the lowest of our economy fares, are made to adjust our offer to competition and make it more consistent with the Canadian market standard. In June, WestJet rolled out its ultra basic fare, which allows only a personal item on board. Other experts say sometimes price concerns like these pop up due to the lack of ample airline choices in the country.
When competition is prevented, that's when we end up paying higher prices, and certainly the companies gain, but we as passengers or travelers don't.
But for now, the changes are staying, prompting a bit of mixed reaction from those ready to take to the skies.
One of the biggest problems is that people try to carry all their stuff on, so there's no room for people to have a carry-on, so it needs to be regulated a little bit more.
Those cheap tickets, they don't end up being so cheap. I don't know, it doesn't seem really fair.
Now, the country's largest airline says starting January 21st, lower-tier customers will have to pay if they want to change the seat that's assigned to them at check-in. It's a policy that was suspended just after 2 days after receiving heavy backlash from travelers. At Toronto Pearson Airport, Afua Baah, City News.